can chat through a little bit about how marketplaces have evolved over the years and kind of where we're at with the current state of marketplaces.
I think there's like three things I would say, kind of how marketplaces have evolved. I think the first one is, perhaps this whole notion of what is more important, supply or demand, right? And I would say it was all about supply in the early innings of the internet, right? And that was like the differentiating factor. You brought supply to a marketplace, supply that wasn't available before. Think about kind of ebooks or just books. Before it was this local inventory of books within bookstores around the world. You basically had to go from bookstore to bookstore to find a specific book. Suddenly, there were like literally tens of millions of books online that you could access at a fingertip. That was a huge differentiator, right? These days, much like because marketplaces are mature, think about in the books category, like there's an Amazon, there's an eBay, there's still an eBooks. But the same inventory is really available across many, many different marketplaces. So suddenly having the mind share of the buyer is much more important. So it has really shifted much more from a supply focus, and that was the only thing you needed to worry about, to very quickly thinking about the mind share of the buyer. Same thing as in more kind of modern marketplace. Think about the competition between Lyft and Uber. The supply is often roughly the same. Drivers drive for both of these platforms, but now the question is like, which app does a buyer, kind of a customer, open first and kind of use, and kind of mind share of the buyer has become much more important. I think the second thing that we've seen is just a kind of evolution of the marketplaces from simple product transaction to much more complex services and party product transactions, right? And so obviously the low-hanging fruit in the beginning was something that was easy to ship, easy to describe, low in value. And that was where the original marketplaces, eBay and iBooks kind of started. As kind of people got more comfortable buying on the internet, kind of with marketplace transaction, buying directly from somebody that didn't know. All of that has moved to more complex transactions, and partly through the evolution of managed marketplaces, where the marketplace took a more active role in managing a marketplace. Now you would even buy, like, think about Opendoor, a house through a marketplace type of transaction. So all of that has like really moved from the simple, easy to describe, easy to ship, to the much more complex and much more high value transaction. And the last one is, I think marketplaces move along technology waves, right? And technology waves always trigger kind of a new evolution of, or kind of a new kind of innovation wave and new opportunities. And originally it was the internet that triggered the original marketplaces and kind of laid the foundation. Then came mobile, and lots of the services marketplaces like Uber and Lyft, they really came with mobile. And now you could argue Web3 and crypto is enabling a completely new set of marketplaces. So that's what I would say, kind of the three ways how to think about the evolution of marketplaces over the last 2 decades.